Let's pull up stock of Sobha for you. Sobha came out with its earnings. We saw the profits higher by 10%. Total income also came in higher at 542.5 crore rupees. These are year-on-year comparison, and the stock is up about 0.5%. We have with us Mr. J.C. Sharma, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Sobha Limited, joining us from Bangalore. Mr. Sharma, thank you so much for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. Your company has come out with a reasonable growth. Profits are up about 10%. How did you manage this in the face of demonetization? What sales did you manage to do?
Good morning and thank you. See, as far as the quarterly financial performance of Sobha is concerned, what we had done was to have put more focus on execution, to put more focus on billable currency, and ensure that our delivery remains on time. With the increased focus on delivery as well as on billing, we are able to ensure that we show a better performance on our top line, and the same got reflected in our other parameters, which resulted into about 10% increase in our profit on a year-on-year basis, and a small increase in profits vis-a-vis the preceding quarter. So while the new sales performance, because of the demonetization, got impacted, with the financial performance we could protect due to this aggressive strategy.
Right. You focused on execution. Can you tell us what was the sales volume in this quarter, and how does it compare to the same quarter a year ago?
See, as far as the sales volume are concerned, we achieved about 613,000 square feet of new sales at an average realization of about 6,082, which was lower by about 150,000 square feet vis-a-vis the preceding quarter or the corresponding quarter same year. So the way the demonetization impact was talked about, it had no impact on the sales realization per square feet point of view. It did impact on the volume front, and we believe that this will be also a transition phase. In 1 or 2 quarters from now onwards, the sales volumes also should start picking up.
Right. What about the realizations? Did you see any improvement there?
There has been no impact on the realization front.
But is it flat from a year ago?
Yes, it is flattish. We have been achieving roughly 6,000 rupees plus minus 1 or 2% realization for last few quarters. So while we do admit that the pricing power is yet to come, but fortunately because of the close control over the cost side, it has neither hurt the margins, and at the same time it has made the product more viable, in other words.
Right. So if you could just tell us about the demand picture as well, and is there any major slowdown that you're seeing over there?
See, what we are seeing is that the kind of impact what we witnessed in the month of November and December, it has significantly abated. So this quarter, January-March quarter, must be and should be much better than what we had seen and we had shown in the preceding quarter. But to get back to the normalcy, as I was telling, maybe at the most we will require 1 more quarter. At the same time, what we do believe that sorry.
Right. So go ahead, sir.
Right. At the same time, we do believe that there has been some improvement in the macro environment where due to demonetization, one of the positive impacts what we have experienced is the banks have reduced their lending rates both for the industries as well as for the individual customers, which means today that a home loan buyer today can avail of home loan at 8.35% upwards, which is a very good sign. In our case also, we have been able to bring down our cost of borrowing below 11%, and this momentum continues. So if the interest rate comes down to around 8%, there are empirical evidences that the real estate demand gets added because of this low interest, and that benefit we should start seeing in times to come.
Right. As far as new launches are concerned, from a lot of players across markets, we've seen launches slow down. Does that indicate that the demand has been very low after demonetization?
No, I don't think demonetization is the impact. If a developer has got an approved plan, they all are going by their launches. Somewhere they are not submitting the new plans because of the uncertainty of these are getting implemented in the near future. As far as we are concerned, we have done enough launches in this financial year with 3 million square feet plus new projects being launched in Gurgaon, 3 million square feet plus new project launched in this place, Kochi, another 500,000 square feet of new project launched in Chennai, and more than 1 million square feet of new launches in Bangalore. So we have got adequate visibility as far as new launches are concerned, and we believe that going forward in next 3 to 4 quarters, we should be planning to launch another 4 to 5 million square feet of new launches.
Right. Just a word on the Bangalore market. That has been one of the markets which has been resilient despite no major movement in other markets. Do you think that will continue?
I think it's a very good observation. If you look at on an all-India basis, the Bangalore market remains the most resilient market, both from the housing demand point of view as well as from the commercial space absorption point of view. And looking at the kind of this white-collar employment which this market has been creating over last few years, our firm belief remains that the demand can only pick up from now onwards. This budget also should help in further improving this market, where people will start buying young. There are already people who have started buying at the age of 21, 22. There will be more number of customers who no sooner get their first employment with this affordable housing in the offing should start exercising that call.
Mr. Sharma, thank you so much for explaining us about the numbers and what's the view on the Bangalore market. Meanwhile, as we were talking to Sobha developers, news flow coming in on